It's time to check in with Bob Bosold over at Wax to get our ag news today. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. You guys all squared away for Leap Day?
Well, I suppose.
There is an ag day for Leap Day?
What's
There's
that?
ag news. There's ag news for Leap Day?
Oh, there certainly is. But I was writing out some bills last night. I thought, I'm going to wait because I don't get to write a date on my check of February 29th very often. So I'm going to write all my checks today.
I'm glad to know that I'm not the only person that still writes checks, though.
Oh, that's right. I only trust technology so far.
Yes.
Well, it is Leap Day. Let's take a look at what is going on in agriculture this morning, shall we? As of yesterday, as a matter of fact, dairy farmers could begin enrolling in the 2024 Dairy Margin Coverage Program. Now, when Congress voted to extend the 2018 Farm Bill, they reauthorized the program for this year, but with some regulatory changes. Those changes include allowing eligible dairy farmers to make a one-time adjustment to their established production history. Last year, more than $1.2 billion in payments were sent to dairy farmers to help them handle the uncontrollable market swings in dairy prices. For coverage at the $9.50 a hundred level, the cost to farmers is about 15 cents a hundredweight. Enrollment in the DMC program will end April 29th with local Farm Service Agency offices, as always, handling that re-enrollment for dairy farmers. Well, if there's one regulation that never seems to satisfy anyone, it's the Waters of the USA rule. Now, this week, the attorneys general in 24 states, along with many farm organizations and other industry groups, asked a federal court to vacate the Biden administration's Waters of the USA rule. The plaintiffs won a summary judgment from a North Dakota court claiming the EPA and the Army Corps of Engineers violated a ruling from the Supreme Court that was made in 2023. From the Midwest, the attorneys general in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois did not sign on to this latest attempt to throw out this version of the Clean Water Act. Well, after many months of meeting and testimony, the first ever USDA Equity Commission has delivered its recommendations to Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack. That included 66 recommendations in 9 separate areas, ranging from removing bias at USDA offices and programs to do a better job dealing with hunger across the country. The commission also recommended that membership on county FSA committees help direct local operations so they better reflect the local farm population. Upon receiving the report, Vilsack said, and we quote, "You damn well better know that I take this seriously and everybody who works with me at USDA," unquote. Well, corn, soybean, and milk prices weren't the only farm commodity prices that were down last year. So was the value of farm-raised trout in Wisconsin. State fish farmers who raise trout saw an 18% drop in the value of their fish in 2023, falling to $1.45 million, down from $1.78 million in 2022. Nationally, trout growers saw a 5% dip in prices, down to $100 million. Didn't know we even had many trout farmers. Let's take a look at the markets, and the Board of Trade was a little higher yesterday. They're talking about a little drier weather down in Brazil, boosted prices. And overnight, that July corn price up 2 cents, sitting at $4.42. Wheat was up 3 cents overnight, but the July soybean price was down 2. And looking at our dairy markets, the barrel cheese price was unchanged yesterday. It actually should be $1.67. Barrel cheese was up a half, and the butter price was down 3.5 cents. Class 3 prices, February down 3. That'll come off the board later today, sitting at 16.08 this morning. March down 4 at 17.24. April down another 7 cents at 17.49 on Tuesday. That April price was $18, so it drops in a hurry. Prices were down through August. So that's where we are, and already feels a lot better out there this morning than it did yesterday morning. It was nasty yesterday.
Oh, the wind was brutal.
Physically hurt.
It certainly was. I had to roll the windows up in the convertible. Have a good one.
You too, Bob.